say the reason why they suspended Dwight Howard was because I guess it's really just a judgment call. When Dwight Howard threw the elbow, they probably felt it was unnecessary and it wasn't him playing the game.
Right.
Whereas Rondo was actually trying to make a basketball play, like you mentioned.
Yeah. All right, so we move from basketball to baseball. Earlier today, YSA's own Alex Reamer came in to give us a commentary about baseball and specifically Alex Rodriguez. Take it away, Alex.
Selena Roberts' book, A-Rod, is going to be released tomorrow, Monday. In the book, Roberts puts forth new allegations regarding Alex Rodriguez's steroid use, claiming that Rodriguez began using steroids in high school and after he was traded to the Yankees, which, according to Roberts in the book, sprung about the nickname Bitch Tits, a favorite of mine. A-Rod's reputation as a prima donna is also well chronicled within the book, with reports of Rodriguez's reputation for tipping pitches to opposing batters when he was with the Rangers in hopes that they would repay him, his habits of frequenting sex clubs and asking clubhouse attendants to fill his toothbrush with toothpaste after each game. As we all know, steroids were at one time a culture in baseball. Thus, frankly, for any logical person, it's illogical to blame somebody for succumbing to their surroundings and taking performance-enhancing drugs like seemingly the majority of baseball players. And when A-Rod began using steroids, stopped using steroids, or if he ever stopped using steroids in the first place, that shouldn't really be an issue, because it's nothing that we can prove for sure. All steroid use, when they use steroids, when they stopped using steroids, it's all hypothetical. And in terms of A-Rod's sex club visits, who cares? Athletes are horny, like most guys in their 20s. The only difference is they're richer, so they can afford to make extravagant visits to clubs, dances, bars, etc. If you were Alex Rodriguez, wouldn't you have a temptation to party too? Whether this book entails a bunch of drivel or cold hard facts is difficult to tell at this point. But one thing is certain, and that is that Selena Roberts is going to make herself a lot of money. And Roberts isn't employed by Major League Baseball, meaning her interest isn't in making the game look good. Her interest is in making money, which, to reiterate, she is going to do a lot of. So Yankees fans, baseball fans, A-Rod fans, A-Rod haters, Selena Robert haters, there's nothing to complain about here. The more important worry in regards to Alex Rodriguez is whether he's going to be able to recover from his hip injury and play effectively this year. Because if he doesn't do that, then all of this nonsense about toothpaste on toothbrushes and sex clubs will be viewed as just that. Nonsense. I'm Alex Reamer for YSA Sports.
All right, thank you, Alex. Again, I'm Andrew Ramsey alongside Kunal Singh, Alex Friedgood, and Adam Farward. And we're here on the YSA Backtalk set. Alex just talked about Alex Rodriguez, maybe A-Royd to some of you, and the new Selena Roberts. What am I thinking? The new Selena Roberts book, A-Rod. Now, Kunal, what are your initial reactions to what Alex said, Alex Reamer, that is, and maybe the release of Selena Roberts' new book?
Yeah, I think it was a good cause because, well, everybody, they're going to get caught in some point in life, and I bet that everybody's going to write a book about it, so that here's like the time for A-Rod, and they probably have one about Barry Bonds too, so everybody takes steroids will get caught.
Jeff Pearlman wrote a book about Barry Bonds called Love Me, Hate Me. I read that. Yeah, so like you said, Kunal, you know, these books might just keep coming. Alex, what do you think?
I think they're going to start coming, but keep coming through the next decade or two. But then I feel there's going to be some kind of, like, uprising or, like, protest against it. Or there's just going to be some kind of publicity thing or stunt or something bad that's going to happen against these books. And I really don't feel like they're that necessary. I feel if someone's going to do that, just come out and say it personally, not, like, off the record in the book. I think if you really want to try and come clean, just say it out in the press conference, like A-Rod did.
I agree. I think the players need to just come clean about it and get over it, get back onto the field and help their teams out.
Yeah, Adam, I completely agree with you. I think it's time we put specifically Alex Rodriguez, because that's been the focus of the offseason, basically. You know, Alex Rodriguez with hip surgery, Alex Rodriguez taking steroids, all of this, all of that. These names need to come out. The names about the positive drug tests and everything. Everybody should just, you know, fess up to it. People are going to get over it. And like you said, Adam, people need to go back to playing baseball. This is becoming too much of an off the field. It's kind of like that TV show, The Bronx is Burning, on Fox. I mean, it's not that show isn't really about the game itself. It's about the off the field issues with that team when the Billy Martin years and the early George Steinbrenner years. But I definitely agree with you. Get back on the field. And those of you who are hating on Alex Rodriguez, the inner Yankee fan in me is about to come out. Leave the guy alone. All right? He's had enough. What if it were you? Granted, I don't know if you would take steroids. You might not. But what if it were you trying to come back from hip surgery? You just went through a divorce with your wife. You're trying to battle, child custody. Your life isn't too great right now, aside from the fact that you're the highest paid player in baseball and that you're playing for the New York Yankees. But I don't think you would like all that negative publicity. So personally, I say leave him alone because all you Red Sox fans who don't like Alex Rodriguez, you could make the same arguments about Alex Rodriguez that I could about maybe David Ortiz, a guy like that, because rumors have been coming out that Ortiz has done some has been abusing some substances.
One more thing is I really don't care anymore. It's just like another player who took steroids. I mean, people should just forget about
Rick
it.
Ankiel took steroids.
Yeah, all these people took steroids, and it was also in his past. A-Rod took these steroids when he was playing with the Rangers. So why does that really matter so much right now? But the one thing that I actually care about with him was him tipping the pitchers. I think that's bad. That he shouldn't have done that, and the allegations against it may or may not be true, but I think that's really bad for your team, just thinking about you and not about your team making these hits.
Alex, we're going to stay with you, but we're going to move from baseball to hockey. And you're going to talk with us about the Boston Bruins. They're playing Carolina in the playoffs right now. Again, they completed that 4-game sweep. They came. Bye. Throw to Marcus on virtual set.
Thanks, Andrew. Here's a quick sports update. The Atlanta Hawks beat the Miami Heat 91-78 to win their series, and the Tampa Bay Rays beat the Red Sox 5-3. And I'm Marcus Jackson for YSA. See you later.